For months, astronomers have been watching a silent traveler glide through our solar system, an interstellar visitor unlike anything we've ever seen. Known as 3 Atlas, it came from beyond the boundaries of the Milky Way, crossing the cold and endless gulf of interstellar space. But just as the world prepared to say goodbye to this enigmatic object, something unprecedented happened. As 3I Atlas moved toward its closest approach to the Sun, telescopes around the world recorded an anomaly so strange that even the most skeptical scientists were left speechless. Its light changed, its structure shifted, and then it did something no natural object has ever been seen doing. Tonight, we'll explore what the James Webb, Hubble, and ground-based observatories just witnessed, and why Avi Loeb himself, one of Harvard's most renowned astrophysicists, says this anomaly could mark the most serious discovery in modern astronomy. Everything began when Spain's 2M twin telescope captured 159 exposures of 3 Atlas as it approached solar conjunction, the moment when it would pass behind the Sun from Earth's perspective. What those images revealed was nothing short of impossible. A thin jet of material shooting directly toward the Sun. Every comet we've ever studied releases dust and gas that the solar wind pushes away from the star, forming a tail that always points outward. But this one was reversed, a counter-tail, as if the object were rejecting the Sun's influence rather than succumbing to it. The discovery was quickly confirmed by both the Hubble Space Telescope and Hawaii's Keikei Observatory, which detected a diffuse glow extending toward the Sun, not away from it. For a comet, that behavior is physically absurd, the equivalent of seeing smoke flow against the wind. The anomaly didn't just defy expectations, it defied the laws of solar physics. Some researchers speculated that the material might be resistant to radiation pressure, possibly composed of unknown elements or alloys that react differently to solar photons. Others suggested something even more radical, that the tail wasn't natural at all, but an emission or exhaust from a controlled mechanism within the object itself. As more data poured in, astronomers realized this was no ordinary cometary body. The mass and gravity readings of 3 Atlas didn't match. According to its trajectory, the object should have weighed far more than its observed motion suggested. In simple terms, it was moving as if it were lighter than it looked. Even more baffling, it rotated unusually slow, completing one full spin every 16 hours, which under normal conditions would cause structural instability in a typical rock or ice body. Yet 3 Atlas remained perfectly intact. Theories began to collapse one by one. Some experts proposed it might be hollow, an idea supported by subtle fluctuations in its reflected brightness. If true, that would mean we're observing not a solid rock, but a shell, possibly metallic, drifting through space. Its nickel and iron content, as measured through spectral analysis, was significantly higher than that of any comet or asteroid in our solar system. Combined with traces of cyanide compounds, rare even in interstellar dust, this composition suggested something far beyond natural formation. As these results emerged, debate erupted in the scientific community. Could 3 Atlas be artificial? Or was this an entirely new category of interstellar object built by physics we haven't yet discovered? To make sense of the growing chaos, Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb and his research team introduced something unprecedented. The OEP scale, or Object of Extraterrestrial Probability, inspired by the Torino scale used to assess asteroid threats. This ranking system classifies interstellar visitors from level 0 to level 10 based on the number and severity of unexplained anomalies. Level 0 corresponds to fully natural objects like 2I Boris, while level 10 would represent confirmed extraterrestrial technology with global consequences. Loeb placed 3I Atlas at level 4, describing it as an object with multiple persistent anomalies and no satisfactory natural explanation after extensive analysis. According to Lowe's model, this puts it in the zone of potential technosignatures. In other words, a 40% chance, yes, that its origin might not be natural. That number sent shock waves through both the scientific community and social media. While most astronomers dismissed it as speculation, Lowe's past predictions about Oumuamua, another interstellar mystery, suddenly gained renewed credibility. If 3 Atlas truly behaves as the data suggests, we may be looking at the second confirmed visitor from beyond our galaxy and possibly the first built, not born. Just as interest reached its peak, 3 Atlas vanished. Not destroyed, but hidden. As it moved into solar conjunction, the object aligned perfectly with the Sun from Earth's viewpoint, making it invisible to telescopes for several weeks. It was as if the universe had drawn a curtain over the most mysterious performance in modern astronomy. During this period, observatories went silent, waiting for it to reappear. NASA's funding delays and the European Space Eyes data embargo left the public with nothing but speculation. Meanwhile, simulations revealed that once it emerges from behind the Sun, 3I Atlas will head straight toward Jupiter's orbital path, an eerie coincidence that has astronomers both excited and uneasy. The projected trajectory won't cause an impact, but it will bring the object alarmingly close to several probes, including ESA's JUIC mission and NASA's Europa Clipper, both of which might pass through its ion tail. If that happens, we could finally gather direct samples of its mysterious material or detect something far stranger. Some scientists believe the anti-correlated jet might reactivate during this phase, producing electromagnetic signatures we've never seen before. Others fear the opposite, that once it's behind the Sun, 3E Atlas might change course entirely. If it does, it won't just rewrite physics. It will redefine what we believe about intelligence beyond Earth. After nearly 6 weeks of silence, the moment the world had been waiting for finally arrived. As 3 Atlas emerged from behind the Sun, dozens of telescopes across Earth, the Moon, and orbit turned their gaze toward the coordinates predicted months before. But what they saw wasn't what anyone expected. Instead of fading as most comets do after perihelion, 3 Atlas was brighter, much brighter. In fact, its albedo, the measure of light it reflects, had increased by nearly 400%. Its apparent magnitude rose beyond all models, meaning it was somehow reflecting far more sunlight than its surface area could possibly allow. Infrared readings revealed that its temperature hadn't increased. It had stabilized even as it moved away from the Sun. Something inside it was regulating its heat, emitting and absorbing energy in perfectly balanced cycles. Then came the strangest part. The anti-correlated jet that had once pointed toward the Sun was gone. In its place was a thin, pulsating beam of faint ultraviolet radiation, extending sideways into deep space, steady and rhythmic like a cosmic heartbeat. Subscribe to this channel. We uncover the truths that space agencies won't tell you. Turn on notifications because when 3II Atlas sends its next signal, you'll want to be here to hear it first.